How is his cardiac health?
You know, Santa's a wonder kind because, when I was a youngster, I'd heard about this guy that would go flying around the world in a night and deliver all these presents. I thought, how can this guy do this? He's just a Superman. And over the years, he's just maintained that. Year in and year out, a lot of us as we age slow down. This guy doesn't slow down at all. He just keeps knocking it out. And I think we're all lucky he just doesn't show up at the Olympics or the, Boston Marathon because he'd win all the events. So the good news for Santa with the heart health is that he comes to MedCentral for his heart care. And through the years, it's served him very well.
What kind of eating habits does he have?
Well, I'm a little concerned. He went straight for the cookies, and I had to. My suggestion would be, maybe try some other food groups. I know they're tempting, but you're not gonna. That jelly belly isn't gonna go away if all you eat is cookies and milk. So maybe pack some raw vegetables or some.
Does he bring his elves when he comes in here?
He does. He causes a lot of commotion when he comes in here, but fortunately we're able to get the elves off to either some of the aquatic classes or Pilates and Tai Chi, so we keep them occupied while Santa works out for an hour.
And I understand that you have a gift item that you would encourage Santa and his elves to stock in their workshop.
Yeah, Santa's a busy guy, so what we've done for Santa this year is that we've created the class pass. So we just give Santa either a 10 punch card or a 25 punch card. He can come anytime. He can get a break away from the workshop, work out for an hour in one of our group exercise classes, and then head back to the north.
Some suggestions you have for Santa on dealing with his stress?
Well, the first thing is he needs to set some healthy boundaries. He needs to realize he can't do it all by himself, and he needs to be able to say no and know when he needs to say no. He needs to rely on his support systems and use his elves, delegate some of those responsibilities, and also use all his other little helpers all over the world who are there helping to provide Christmases for their children and other children. The other thing is he needs to practice some good, healthy stress relievers, and eating cookies is not one of those. Doing his, deep breathing and when he gets really anxious. Taking breaks, taking time out.
You have to bring up his pipe smoking. What about that?
That's the worst risk factor he has, truly. We've talked to him about the pipe smoking. He's very resistant to give that up, but we're still working on it. We've recommended some other therapies, little counseling with that, some of the Chantix. But right now he's still very resistant, and he's done okay for himself. So we'll keep working on that, but we'll keep cheering him on to stay fit as he does. And we'll work on the weight a little bit too, but I think overall the guy's done a nice job.